Sir, Deputy Speaker, sir. So education makes the people integrated. Education makes the people sound life. Therefore, sir, I understand everybody is concerned about education and of the entire state. And if you need to see our state grow, if you need to see our community grow, if you need to see yourself to grow, we should be educated well. Sir, Deputy Speaker, sir, if you look at the history of our state, our region, American missionary comes to the hills region to preach the gospel and to give the education. That high integrity, that legacy, we must carry on. Therefore, sir, on this, would like to thank Honorable Member from Nongkrem, Aden Bosumot, for bringing the short duration discussion under Rule 50 and conduct of business. On authority concerned did not take any step to rectify many irregularities that took place in the process of recruiting the teachers in the Dadenggre subdivision. Sir, would like to thank Honorable Senior Members of this August House, Sir Roni, Sir Mukul from Songsak, Tadalbert Nongrum, Balazit. And though I may not cover all the points that have been raised, I want to assure that all the points has been noted. Sir, I'd like to bring to the notice of this August House that during the year 2023, there were more than 1,000 plus recruitment has been carried out in whole of state, in the various subdivision, various district, and out of which 235 numbers of vacant posts of assistant teachers in government lower secondary school under Dadenggre subdivision also carried out. Sir, the government by letter number 129/2023, 26 dated 10/10/2023, convey the approval of advertisement for the above mentioned vacant posts. The advertisement had been issued dated 2nd November 2023 in wide public and strict adherence in compliance to the roster system as laid down by the government and in compliance to the Honorable High Court order. Thus, the applications has been invited from all the eligible candidates who fulfill the norms and criteria as prescribed by the government. The interview was conducted for 11 days in the Dadenggre subdivision. That is on 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 20, and 21 December 2023, and 4th, 5th, 6th, 8th, and 9th January 2024. And the result of a successful candidate and qualified candidate was declared on the next day within 24 hours, that is on 10th January 2024, in which 190 candidates were declared qualified and passed. So I would like to praise this August House that the appointment order was issued on 9 February 2024 to all the successful and qualified candidates. However, I may inform this August House that a complaint has been filed by Sri Istiaq Alom and Sri Abdul Salim Biswas against two successful candidates, namely Sri Haider Hussain Mola, Sri Muhammad Saddam Hussain, accusing them of producing fake or forged DLED certificate at the time of recruitment. That's in the allegation was in serious nature. The department has constituted a 3-member committee on 13th May 2024, comprising of district Education Officer, West Governor Hills, Tura, as a chairman, and a Subdivisional Education Officer, Tura, and Ampati as a member to oversee this allegation. Sir, the term of reference of the committee were to review all the relevant documents submitted and produced by Sri Haider Hussain Molla and Sri Muhammad Saddam Hussain. The term of reference also include providing a detailed report of the findings, recommendation of for appropriate action. The report of the committee is under examination. That, sir, as part of the verification process, an application under the Right to Information Act 2005 dated 13th May 2024, addressed to the Principal Public Information Officer, address Devkali Baba Smarak Meghalaya Udaya Arwala Azamgarh, Uttar Pradesh, and requested for verification and authentication of the DLED pass certificate duly obtained by Muhammad Saddam Hussain. Sir, similarly, an application under the Right to Information Act 2005, 13 May 2024, has been sent to Registrar and Public Information Officer, Railasema University, Karmul, Andhra Pradesh, with a request to verify and authenticate a DLED certificate duly obtained by Sri Haider Hussain Molla. That's why in both the cases, it was informed that institutions that the DLED certificate of both Sri Haider Hussain and Muhammad Saddam Hussain are authentic and valid. That's a counter complaint has been filed by Sri Haider Hussain Molla and Sri Muhammad Saddam Hussain with others against Sri Aziak Alam, Istiak Alam, alleging of cheat and of fraud and obtaining a fake DLED certificate. The matter has been taken seriously by the Directorate of and the district and the subdivision to ascertain the truth and validate the claims and the counterclaims made by the aggrieved party. The preliminary report of the inquiry committee has been submitted and is under the review, and appropriate action will be taken in due course of time. That's, I would like to again repeat that the state government is seriously looking into the plight of quality education at large in the state despite challenges, and aspire to bring about change in the attitude and to uplift the improved and welfare education fraternity. Sir, many points has been raised. I may not cover all the points that has been raised today, but to oversee and to the continuous process verifying of all the diploma certificate submitted to the department while in the recruitment. Department has been written to all the university for their validation and verification. Whether it's a truth, it's a fake or not. If it is found to be fake, the law will take its own course. So the three-member committee is looking of all certificate of all the successful candidates even now. So while recruitment, sir, any candidate which has been named by Honorable MLA from Dadenggre has been, if selected, based on the merit and their language proficiency. Any candidate who have a well qualified in any state of the country, if obtain any diploma certificate in any institutions recognized by the NCT, they have been allowed to participate in the recruitment process. So, because as long as the institutions are recognized by the NCT, they are qualified to participate in the recruitment process. But however, the merit and the language proficiency is a priority of the candidate. So, with respect to the point raised by honorable members, the former LO, RB Lingdo, about the different colleges of the People College, I would have been more happy if any specific college could have been named. But however, sir, would like to inform the House that all the pending files, the file almost has been cleared, but there are some of the colleges recommended for the appointment, for the absorption of the people college, may be pending for some technical reason from the college sides, from the MC side, for all this reason. However, sir, it is not the issue that the department has already cleared with the decision of the roster system, that the roster system will be applied in all the people's college of the district roster will be applied. So with all this decision, all the files pending has been cleared, but if there is any issues with certain particular colleges, maybe some technical, but however, I can assure you, sir, we'll look into the matter at the earliest. Sir, with the points with our senior most leaders of members of this August House, Dr. Mukul was talking about the stipend or scholarship being paid to the candidates, MTED candidate. So, department, nothing has been decided of discontinuing of these schemes. It's a continuous process, and they will be received. All the students of the DLED institutions will receive their pending stipend and the scholarship which paid the 5,000 per month for 10 months. That is, per students they will be receiving 50,000, and it will be released very, very soon. So, with the points that raised by honorable members from Shella, so we'd like to inform the August House that, for the interest of everybody, that in whole of the state, if any candidate qualify their MTET examination, be in the East Coast Hills, be in the West Coast Hills, be in the West Gauda Hills, any candidate will be eligible to apply any district in the state. We have seen in the last recruitment, many candidates from different subdivision has been allowed to participate for the recruitment. So having said so, sir, as our honorable senior leaders of this August House and the members has pointed out about the concern and about the education sector in the state. Yes, it is very important, but under the able leadership of Honorable Chief Minister, and while trying our former Education Minister, Lakmen Rumbai, during the MDA government, MDA 1 government, many milestone decisions has been taken. In order to bring up the standard of our education, we understand there are lots of colleges in the state. We understand the pain and agonies of our professors and the teachers across the state. So a 21 number of colleges has been taken under the People's College Grant. And the process is almost completed. This has hugely relief to the many crying institutions of the state. So in last 5 years, they've been continuing today. All the government institutions, beginnings from the primary to the higher education, even in university, all the buildings has been renovated, repaired, and newly constructed. About 2,613 schools already been considered under mission education. So in last 4-5 years, 436 number of government primary schools, and many more from UP, upper primary, secondary, and the colleges and higher secondary institutions, especially the government, has been newly constructed. They have received the very brilliant and the big buildings in the last 4-5 years. And under mission education, this mission will continue. So, we'd like to inform the Circus House that the quality of education will never be compromise. If you look at the budget, if you look at the data, sir, Meghalaya government has spent a lot of expenditure, maximum budget to the education sector. But however, sir, I'd like to admit today, whatever we have done for the education sector as of now today is not up to the mark, is up to the standard that we expect with the rest of the country and the rest of the world. Many things to be do more. Therefore, sir, there are many schools still left out, be it the SSA, be it the ad hoc, be it the deficit, but the government of Meghalaya is committed to carry out the mission so that the Meghalaya will be known one day as one of the best continuous education hub of the country. So, quality education is something that we have to talk about today. So therefore, in order to bring up the standard, the rest of the country and the rest of the world, Meghalaya Board of School Education and the cabinet has decided that to adopt the NCERT textbooks so that our students, our children should not have any problems for appearing any national entrance examination, be it a UPSC, be it a NEET, be it a JEE, be it a CUT. So therefore, sir, looking at all the scenario government has, and not to delay the further, and not to give any vacancies continues to delay further. Government has constituted the education recruitment board so that wherever the vacancy arises, we can recruit immediately. So in last 1 year and a half year, we have recruited, the government has recruited more than 1,000 plus teachers, both in the lower primary and upper primary schools. And so there are still lots of vacancies still in the higher education, the higher secondary. So in next 4-5, in a week or a couple of weeks, more than 300, 400 vacancies will be carried out the advertisement, and the vacancies will be filled up. And also, sir, there are about 300 plus vacancies still, and the government, because there is a continuous process, the vacancy arrest in view of pension, in view of many other factors. Government is committed to carry out the recruitment at the earliest possible. So the whole vision of the education system of the government is a quality education. So therefore, we have Education Department, Government of Meghalaya has decided that there are many schools, be it a government, forget about government, the ad hoc, the deficit, and the SSA, which needs urgency attention from the government side. Sometimes in view of the financial constraint of the government sector. Therefore, we have requested, we have framed the program that every legislator of the state may adopt, would be happy to adopt 4 or 5 schools a year so that buildings can be repaired, can be renovated with the SLWP and whatever the available funds at their levels. So therefore, on this note, sir, I was planning personally with all the record to meet all the 60 MLAs personally, to request them to adopt, to help some schools of his or her particular areas so that the infrastructure of any schools will not be left out. So, however, sir, our government is very committed to do the cause. So, with the point that raised by our honorable members from Sella, I want to inform the House that no school has been closed, but there are many SSA, there are many government, there may be some few, there may be some ad hoc schools, be it the primary, be it upper primary. If there is no students, the teachers of that particular schools has been deputed to some other school where there are more enrollment. Sir, therefore, sir, this is not the education is a very vast and interconnected, interrelated. So if you want to see the peace, if you want to see the love to one another, education is the root of all cause. You see, sir, therefore, sir, it's everybody's holds, and we should follow this responsibility that, as our honorable senior members of this August House, Sir Dr. Mukul has pointed out, the education is not only in institutions, it also starts from the homes. Every parents, every teachers, and every members and leaders, I think across the line, we should walk beyond our boundary, our duty, so that the cause of our children will be addressed. Having said so, sir, with all these few points, I'd like to thank all the members who have participated today. And I'm sure, sir, with your concern, with your commitment, we will work together, we will see our state, our community live, work, and live together and smile together. This is what the vision and the desire of every stakeholder of our state. So having said so, sir, I, on behalf of the government, seek cooperation and support of all the members of this House in the attempt of Education Department for the progress and Department of Education in the state of Meghalaya. Making Meghalaya a non-state in the country and the world. It is not only our chief minister, it's not some responsibility. It's a responsibility, it's collective responsibility of every individual and every stakeholder of the state. With these few explanations, sir, I resume my seat. Thank you.
You need to.
Mover is not. But then one very important issue which I have brought to the notice of the government, I would like to get a positive response from the government in this regard, because our own young men and women who are pursuing this diploma on elementary education courses in different institutions, in different districts, Diet Center in Resu, Bakmara, all this, we embark upon some support system to be extended to the students at the rate of 5,000 per month. Please restore it, because the students have received already for 1 year, but they are eligible to receive for 2 years. And this is, I think, something which is based on the background which we analyze and understood pertaining to the constraint that the parents have to send their children if they don't receive any support. So kindly restore that one. And I have been very blunt in saying that I think that is more of a political, not a political decision. It was a decision made by the bureaucrats. Because I have seen your assurance also given to those aggrieved students who have approached the Honorable Education Minister himself. So may this be restored and continue. That is one part. And another part is that we take cognizance of his appeal to all the members of this August House to adopt the schools. We have been doing it, in fact. I think many of our honorable members from this August House are doing it. My friend Bar Willingdo, honorable member from Milim, is doing it. I am also doing it. And in addition to that, from the limited amount which we are getting from SRWP, every year we are taking up for, somehow to fulfill the need of the infrastructure requirement of number of schools. So we are paying salaries for number of schools where we have single teacher, so that we have schools where we do not suffer due to constraints of number of limited teachers. So we take cognizance of this appeal, but at the same time, I would like to share in this August House that I know for certain that many of our friends, many of the honorable members of this August House are already doing it, and we can further extend it if we can expand more. Thank you, sir.
Sir, the Honorable Minister has stated that I didn't mention the colleges. So, sir, can I meet you personally in your chamber, sir?
Yeah.
So, thank you, sir.
Speaker, sir. So, first, we'd like to thank our senior member of this August House, Mukul, for raising this issue, and we'd like to inform the August House that nothing has been decided. So the same program, the called stipend of 5,000 each, is still continuing and is in the process, and our students will receive very, very soon. Yes, sir. So it is not the assurance; it's a continuous process, sir. Then it is the development, and also, so we'd like to thank our honorable senior member again for disclosing the good testimony. So for adopting such school, and we'd like to all the honorable members progress report from our department side would like to publish who has been donated what, who has been given what to the school, and let the testimony of every members be grown further. Thank you, sir.